Oh, hey. I don't care. Look at your lashes. Oh my God. They're amazing. One of them is what? Drooping. Oh no, it looks so good. It looks so good. Nothing will, yeah, nobody will notice anything. And the lighting, of course, top notch as usual. Ah. Ah, okay, yeah. At some point I was alone, so I was like,
oh, I thought it was mine.
Yes. Hi.
Again.
Okay, only one of these random facts would apply to me, but thank you.
Why does she get Papa and I got hi, my name is Lucille, like crocodiles or
Oh yeah, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, let's just see, like, spontaneously, yeah, how it goes. And actually, how do we connect to YouTube then? What is the system? Should be like emergency. Emergency! I'm stepping in.
Okay. So quickly now I have stuff that I can feed him, but yeah. And that's the magic of the camera on my laptop. Yes, and not
on.
How did you even decipher this? You know the
Are you kidding me? What is happening?
it's overwhelmed.
Ah,
Riverside.
good.
Hey, Lucy. It's me, Shell, my bell. But okay, Lucy, okay. Lucy. Well. Yeah, it has been Lucy. Not really yet. Not entirely. Oh, nice. I have no alcohol at the moment, but I just ate, so tummy is happy. One of the picnic recipes. Slavink met sperziebonen en slavinken. So that's some kind of a like pork, rolled pork, like sausage. I don't know how to say, but with green beans and with potatoes. Very nice, actually. Lucille.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
You guys are a bit laggy for me, but
Yeah, you are laggy for us. It's very weird. Yeah. No.
mm.
Mhm.
Are we gonna be 3 people on it during the verse? Okay.
Yeah. Kick me. Into the stratosphere.
Well, Stellar Sound Podcast, you know.
Yes. Exactly.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
My question from before, like, how do people actually join the live stream if there's no like a link on? Okay.
I didn't know. Don't give away personal information
Jellyfish
to the.
and meerkats are
Whole weekend, yes, whole weekend.
okay.
Maybe go to the Murpitten and walk. You know the Murpitten in Den Bosch? It's like a green area, in the nature area. Hutspot. Hutspot. Yes. Hutspot. Yeah. Stampot hutspot. Hutspot.
Yeah.
Probably. How can you know? You have to taste it. Make sure. Yes. Maybe do a live stream with it. Stream it live. No. Not there yet. Okay, yeah. And team poisoning, if anything, like misery loves company, that kind of thing. Yeah. Content is key. Any content, any. Oh, let me access our live stream on YouTube. Oh, it's so jazzy. I love this. I was going to say astrologer, astronaut. So cute. Roland. Oi.
Do you want me to?
It's 7:01. Love your lighting. I'm gonna be the darkness in a bit. New studio, huh? Yeah, but of course, it's a bedroom, but it's still cool. Oh yeah, 57, 56. I love it. Roland is chilling. Do we have only the 2 memes, or is it something else that you want to meme me with? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the plan is, just like super random, whatever. No. It's trippy. It's trippy, Leandri, because according to me, we had not started. We just started now. Oh no. Story of my life. No, not really. Okay. No. Actually not, but it's fun. It's fun to say, but yeah, I'm actually early. Always. Early for stuff. To the rescue. Musician. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm going to correct you. Very rudely, I'm going to correct you. It's actually Radina. But Zorana keeps saying Radina as well. That's the Serbian way, I guess. And then she kind of, yeah, she's contagious, you know? Zorana, hey! But, you know, she's contagious. So it's Radina, actually. Yes, I'm the other host. Some people maybe know me. Yeah. It's listed somewhere in the description, right? I don't even know it, so. But yes, my life story. Basically, I come from Bulgaria. I now live in the Netherlands, and no. Now I feel the pressure. No. It's like a tribute band. Let's say it sounds a bit better because it's not really cover, but it's a tribute of Pink Floyd. Yes, it's a tribute band called In Floyd, and we actually tour now as well. We just started with our autumn tour, so across the Netherlands. You should. It is a show. Yes. Yeah, and it's also felt very nicely in the audience because you feel it, like you feed on stage, you feed from the energy of the audience and you see them, how they react, you know. That's with every performer, I guess, in band, but because it's Pink Floyd, it's like, you know that they're gonna be real fans coming, and it, like, yeah, exactly, the environment, the atmosphere is really like charged. That's how I feel it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a mood. It's a vibe. It's hashtag vibe, mood. Yes, I love the dogs of Leandri. But let me interrupt you because I think Zorana is chatting with us saying I cannot hear Leandri. Is that still the case?
There we go. There we go. How about now? Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna write in the chat. Is that still the case?
Oh no, it's done. It's up. I can see myself speaking. Yeah. I had to switch over from Riverside to the Streamlabs.
Hmm.
Go.
Okay, so it must
We
be
have
fine,
so many programs running at the moment. It's just we're hoping for the best. It's gonna
right?
explode at some time. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen, and everything's gonna blaze a light, and then we'll have to start from the start, like
Well,
basically.
we can kind of initiate an stellarmaggedon.
Stellarmaggedon.
If it doesn't work out, we're just like stellarmaggedon. Delete all.
It's been
Erase.
Stellarmaggedon. It's like just
Yes.
imploded upon itself. It's just done, and then
Yes,
and
that's
it
it.
sticks
Sorry.
with the theme. It sticks with our theme, man. But yeah, okay. So I'm Henry. You're Radina, which I say wrong, even though that's
True.
how we know each other now. Now. By the way, be it Lucille, our other, we will talk to her a bit later. We were talking a pre-game chat before we climbed on the live chat. Um, what's your spirit animal? Because she has a couple of weird ones, and I thought, am I just very normal, or what's
My
your
spirit animal.
What's your spirit
You
animal?
know, my spirit animal is Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time. Yes. Yeah. So I'm sorry, it's
Please
not
explain.
that normal either.
No.
Lumpy Space Princess. First of all, she's purple. She has a star right
Like,
here,
on her
like
chest?
yellow star on her
Okay,
chest, and
okay.
she talks like a man. She just talks like her, like this. Her. Finn."
Princess.
It's like, you wanna get these lumps. I know you love me, Finn. She just speaks like this, and I crack
Yeah.
up every time I see her. So she's my spirit animal. I feel like she touches me so nicely. And
I mean-
like a normal animal, I'm sorry, I really don't know.
You're like,
A
I do
normal.
not subscribe to normal animals. No, thank you. I'm gonna be
I don't
the
subscribe to normal.
I'm gonna be the lumpy space princess.
The lumpy space princess. Yes.
If,
My
tha-
beans.
if that's okay. This
Yes,
live
I shall
stream is
stop.
is off to a normal start, regular start, nothing out of the ordinary. We aren't artists over here. We're just the norm core little human beings. No princesses, no just okay, good, great.
It's going smoothly. I
Going
think. Yeah,
greatly.
yeah.
But okay,
What is your spirit animal
jeez,
then? I mean, please balance this out a bit. Like,
because now you and Lucille hasn't even spoken the poor kid, but like, it's not that. It's I feel, okay, right? If I'm gonna say what I am, I'll probably say something really exotic and like
yeah,
I'm thinking. This is tough. I'm gonna say something really exotic, like a python.
Kookaburra.
Oh, that exactly. But in reality, my family and especially my husband will be like, "Yo, she's a sloth, man. She just wants to." If I could nap all day, every day, I would be the happiest person alive.
I
Legitimately.
can kind of relate to that. Yeah, yeah. Sloths are cool, man. I mean, it's Friday now, also, so it's the best day for a sloth, I would say.
Just to chill. Just.
Yeah.
Okay, but then we're gonna speak to a younger generation in a second, and she's gonna be like, "What is wrong with you people? Friday nights are meant to be."
It's a party.
She's like, "Why are you guys not outside?"
Yeah,
Maybe
why are we
we'll-
doing this live stream even? I mean, we could have been outside partying then live
Sure.
streaming. Like, hey.
Let's be honest. Would you have been partying if you weren't
No,
on this live
we
stream?
could have, but no. No.
The option is there at least. Let's put it that way.
Options are there, and
Yeah.
youth is not there.
exactly. Okay, but we are just like talking shit. Let's talk about Stellar Sound podcast. What are we? Who are we? But if anyone asks me about this whole podcast thing, I always say that Stellar Sound is basically a online group, a podcast that aims to find musicians all over the world online, and then we contact them, we sit down with them, we speak to musicians and music workers just to figure like out what they do, how they do it, why they do it. And I think the whole aim of the entire Stellar Sound group or message is finding a community of musicians where we get to like inspire and create and collaborate and empower each other. um
Yeah.
like we have had so many guests from such different backgrounds and positions within the music community, and with everyone we try to learn something new. If we think about Dean, the sound engineer, his approach to just creating music compared to someone like Looney, who is a producer and a vocalist herself, and how they do it, their process and everything, and from that other musicians can take inspiration and maybe apply it in their own lives. I know once we're gonna speak so much about Zorana, Zorana is it's gonna become the Zorana live stream. Zorana was a student of Looney, and I mean, look what she's done with her own music production and everything, and her own single releases. So this is really I don't even call it a platform, but it's a community more, to empower each other, to inspire each other, to find a virtual playground, if you will, for musicians. Because I mean, during the pandemic, we learned that everything could be virtual, right? We don't need to. We don't actually need to see each other in person.
Energy is overrated. Like,
Right.
I mean, physical touch is overrated.
Why do we
Not
need?
that we were thinking to touch each other. Like,
Why are we-
I'm being creepy now, but no.
Why are we touching people?
Yeah, like just like metaphorically touching people. Then
You
this
know,
is
like
different, yeah.
why is this happening? But yeah, so we love it here at Stellar Sound. We ask you to follow us. If you are a musician, if you're a music enthusiast, if you're just a music lover, a fan, yeah, contact us. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at stellarsoundpodcast.com.
Yeah.
But before I wanna watch some memes with you. But before we do that, I want to talk about one of our other inspirational and empowering astronauts. One of our Stellar Sound members, Yana, is a longtime member, and she is one of our most loyal heart astronauts out there. But unfortunately, she has been diagnosed with Lyme disease, which is a terrible disease. And I think for those that do not know the struggles of it, just physically and emotionally, mentally, etc., there's such a large financial aspect to it. You think that, you know, that would be the last worries, but we are trying to help her out a bit, because struggling with Lyme disease, big problem. Struggling financially with Lyme disease, even worse problem, right? So we want to try and do a little fundraiser for her. There's an active fundraiser on our website currently happening, and if you follow us on our socials as well, where you can actually donate, contribute a bit to,
and it's linked in the description, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just click in the description, or go look on our website to add a little contribution, so we can help raise some funds to get her some treatment, because she is our main girl, man. She needs our help.
She's really a heart in this community, like a big heart in the community. And also she's been such a trooper, because of course I'm following her updates, we're all doing that. And she's so optimistic and so like high spirits, even though it's really exhausting, the whole thing, the whole ordeal that she's going through. It's, you have no idea. So if you don't have that disease, you can't really know. But based on her testimonials and so on, we know that it's really heavy, but she's still keeping very positive, and this is her whole outlook. So we hope that we can help together. Bring her out of this.
We wanna just contribute to. She's like you said, she's such a trooper. She's such a soldier for it. But you know, you can't be strong always, and in any way possible that we could relieve some of the stress and pain and etc. This is the way we could contribute virtually. If anyone's out there listening, please click on the donation page. Even just €1 is the best. So thanks. Let's go on to the memes. So I must preface, we don't have a lot of time left, but with you, I must preface. Memes for musicians are made for musicians, and only musicians would find them funny or interesting because we relate real hard when we do.
So yeah, now I really need to laugh, because if I don't, then that's not a good. Yeah, it doesn't say much about me as a musician, right?
Oh no, I think music memes are less about laughing and more about just relating. Like, oh yeah, I get it, man.
Yeah.
But okay, I got something on screen for you. I don't know if you can see it actually. If you climb on the chats, I showed you one over there. It is for everyone watching. For everyone watching, it's basically Patrick, and he says, remembering song lyrics from 10 years ago, and then remembering my HK ID number, which is your Hong Kong ID number, but that's the same thing. You probably could remember any lyric of any song that you've ever sung, but tell me what your BSN number out of your head. Do you know it?
No chance in hell.
Not a chance in hell, right? I fully agree.
Not
I was
a chance.
Like, relatable. Let me just play
I don't
this.
see it though. I don't see it, Leandri.
Can you not see it online? No. Let me quickly try this. Oh wait, I can't share it either. Okay, but
wait! I see it on my phone now.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so
I see it on my phone now.
This one is for me, and it's just for me. I'm the biggest My Chemical Romance fan, and someone sent me this, and I was like, why did I not do this at my wedding? Like, why not? But this guy is really popular on TikTok now because he does this with all types of songs. Like, he takes punk rock songs, prog rock songs, and he works it into the bridal little chorus thing that we have. I mean, think about a song that you would want to put in there. Think about it, right?
Oh.
It's so nice, and it works every time. This was a favorite. So it says musicians in the 70s when they couldn't think of into song, it just fades away. You're like, yep, makes sense, man. It makes sense. Oh yeah, fans when a band changes their sound. Fans when a band doesn't change their sound. How do you feel about this? Relatable?
Yep, definitely. I'm still lagging just a bit. I'm seeing it right now. Yep. And Gordon, I mean, isn't that the best face for memes anyway?
I know, right? And then let me just quickly skip this one, and then we go over here. I want to see if you get this. You're the vocalist in the group.
Let me see, because I can only see it on my screen of my phone, right? Oh, I can't read it. No, I can't. It's too little.
No,
it's too
okay.
small.
We skip it. We're gonna save it for the next one. We're saving it for the next one. Then I'm gonna go to the next one. This one, I don't know if you can see it yet.
This I can immediately. Yeah, I have it in my head.
This
You've
one.
been hit by. You've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Great.
Yep. Yep.
The next meme, right? I saved this just for you. It says in the caption, whenever Pink Floyd had to write a new song, they just chose a new flip-flop of the same color. And I feel we just talked about this, how great Pink Floyd is. But
burn.
But it's true, is it not? All of this shit sounds the same.
But it kind of is true. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's if you don't have that, you kind of can't also build the signature style, I guess. So you need a bit of that. But this is that's burning.
But it's
that's
true.
But it is true.
It is true, though. Okay, it is true. Yeah. And I found another Pink Floyd one for you because I was inspired by your tribute band. Pink Floyd, we live in a society. Hey, with a guitar solo. Not true.
So it's very true.
As a vocalist,
we live in a society.
As a vocalist,
man's society sucks. Corporate world eats your soul, and then
And then you just stand there going
11 minutes. You stand there, we stand there backstage. We're like, oh, we have 8 more minutes. I can go to the toilet before I have to hop back on
have
stage.
a coffee in between everything and everything.
I think I literally have done this. Like I've had a little bit, like a sip of coffee in between when we would be working on like before we come on stage for Shine On.
Yeah.
Because it's like 20 minutes or something intro. So before the vocals kick in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it happens, man. It happens. You as a...
Man, Leandri, you are like a robotic voice for me right now. I don't know why.
No.
No! I just hear this, what? No!
I can't. Oh, okay.
No.
I am going to skip forward a bunch of memes because we have to say goodbye to you soon. So...
Also, by the way... With The Little Mermaid, can we also just mention that just from a scientific perspective, okay, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have someone with darker skin who lives deep in the ocean. What scientific fucking perspective is a story about a mermaid don't even exist? There's an octopus lady that steals people's voices and a singing Jamaican crab! Who gives a fuck?
So
that's perfect for a metal song, man.
That's
like this rage of
the
what the
rage,
fuck are you talking
right?
about mermaids and science.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Think of it, but I feel the guy's anger. I really truly do feel the guy's anger concerning Ariel. Think about
how do they have it in them?
think about a Full Metal show just trashing Disney, basically. Like, wouldn't that would be a interesting one. The previous guest that we had in, or our last guest that we had in season 2, Matt Makowski, he had this whole thing about Cobra Kai, where I just had a full Cobra Kai show where they sang songs with lyrics that were inspired by Cobra Kai, and I thought that is fucking genius, right?
Man, I'm really trying hard to decipher what you're saying.
Oh gosh.
Because of the robotic voice. It's still there, but yeah, I was like, yeah, just show must go on.
Yeah. But okay, Radina, I am gonna say goodbye to you. I'll speak very slowly. I'll say goodbye. To you.
Goodbye, Leandro.
Oh my goodness. And
welcome, Lucille.
Welcome Lucille soon. But Radina's not going to hear me properly, but we say goodbye to her, and we hope that we see her a lot in season 3. She has a few potential guests lined up, which is exciting.
Okay, R2D2, all right. Goodbye.
I'm saying goodbye to Radina. We're going to wait for Lucille to jump on.
Are you kicking me out?
I am kicking you out. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye, Radhi. Bye.
Bye.
So we are saying goodbye to Radina, and we're switching over to Lucille. Lucille, can you hear me? Oh, we can
yes,
not.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. We had a lot of technical issues while you were gone. It's been going absolutely smoothly, so no worries, no stress at all. We do have a small connectivity issue. So if you can hear me, good luck. But I can at least hear you. Hi, Lucille. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am doing great. So everyone that is just joining us, we said goodbye to Radina, our longtime host. She is going to be on season 3 with a bunch of new guests, very exciting guests. So keep tuned for season 3 and to see her. But the exciting part of season 3 is that we have a brand spanking new hostess, Lucille. Introduce yourself. Tell us about who you are, who you want to be, what is your aspirations in life, what's your spirit animal. The floor is yours, Lucille.
So hi to those who don't know me. My name is Lucille, and I am French, but born and raised in Hong Kong. So very international person, I guess.
Multicultural in her spirit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm studying arts and culture, but I've always been a big fan of music. So now I'm joining the Stellar Sound podcast.
Amazing. We are really excited to have you. Yeah. I'm going to just interrupt you. So, um, uh, we had, me's and you's had a little talk before we actually climbed on camera. And we were talking about spirit animals and we were just, screwing around basically. And then when we went live, now I asked Radina, this is just getting really out of hand, but I asked Radina, like, what the hell is your spirit animal? Because apparently I won't, no spoilers, I won't say what your animals are, but Radina goes, she is what was it? Oh gosh, she's a purple princess something. I want to say alien, but she is, I thought yours were weird. And then she just went and like snatched the weird crown. She is like this weird purple princess with a big yellow star on her chest that speaks in this really weird animated guy voice that goes, "Where are my beans?" the entire time. And that's her spirit animal. And I thought, the ones that you mentioned, you could just lead with those. Cancel everything I said.
Not so bad. Not so bad.
What's your spirit animals? They just hear what they are. Once again.
So when we talked about it, I said that I think my spirit animal would be a mix of a meerkat, a jellyfish, and an owl.
Yeah.
And yeah, for very particular reasons.
But the jellyfish one I could get behind, because what was your main reasoning behind that? The jellyfish is just
just no thoughts, no emotions, just floating in the ocean. I think that must be really, really nice if you're reincarnated into a jellyfish.
But my question is, what did you have to do to fuck up so badly to become a jellyfish in your next life, right? Because essentially that's just there. Think about it.
I think that would be a blessing for me, not so much.
Oh, I'm with you. I would love to just drift about in the ocean, like. Yes, but there's a spectrum of the world that will go, no, basically. And then, what was the owl? Why were you owl? I said they're pretty, and then you were like...
You said that they were pretty, and I said that I mostly like owls just because of how they turn their heads and how they look at people with these big eyes.
Not to get all conspiracy theorists and everything, but we are Stellar Sound, and we do deal a lot with astronauts and aliens and shit, right? But there's this, and I think it's because of the movie, The Fourth Encounter or something like that, about owls are representations of aliens. So when you see an owl in your dream, it's actually because you've been abducted by an alien, like for reals, and not for play plays. This is like a legit conspiracy theory online because of that dumb movie. So next time you think about an owl or you dream about an owl, is because you were abducted by some aliens. Maybe the Stellar Sound aliens, you never know, but I mean still. Like, keep that in mind. And the meerkats. Your meerkat. You said meerkats are social beings, right?
Yeah. And they're cute. They're very cute.
They are cute. I'll give you that. They are quite... It's the little hands that get me. They're very...
it's the little hands.
And the little... Some people would say it's beady eyes because it's tiny. Well, it's not tiny, but... But their eyes are just... They look at you with them. And they're like, oh, I'll take you home. I can feed you.
Even if they have terrible thoughts behind those eyes, you couldn't know because they look so adorable.
It's like behind those eyes, like murder, and you're like, oh, you're so cute. but really you're not. No, I think I said
Hey.
I think meerkats are assholes in the sense. Let me just preface in the sense that they could either love you or hate you, but you will never know, and you'll be like, "Oh, a meerkat," and they'll like attack you, and you wouldn't know why, and that's the only reason. But other than that, they are. I'll give it to you. They are cute. I will support you in your decision to become a meerkat in your third life after you've been a jellyfish for a minute or two. I guess.
Just a minute, that's all I get.
I don't know. I mean, there's a whole ecological thing happening where jellyfish and plankton are dying out. Maybe you have 10,000 years. Maybe you have 10 minutes on this earth in your second life. You don't know. I mean, this got a dark turn.
Thank you for the high hopes.
I think this got real dark real quick. Um, yeah. Good to know. Just took like a complete different turn, whatever. But you, we were also talking a bit earlier about your arts degree, arts and culture. Thank you. There we go. And I was so baffled by it. But then, if I think about how, from your background, just your cultural background, if it's like you're French born, like you said, but you lived most of your life in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah, I was born there.
Oh yeah, you were born there, but with French parents. Sorry, my bad. I want to know, like, how does that influence your worldview? Because that's two completely different cultures, right?
I think in a sense it made me more open-minded when I'm meeting new people. And like whatever culture they have that I'm not used to it, I'm thinking, well, like that's a bit of mix of I know what it feels like to see different cultures and so on. But I think it can be also quite hard. You never really know what you are exactly. Can you say you're French? Can you say you're from Hong Kong? Can you say you're a jellyfish even though you're not? It's a little complicated.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. I can imagine. I don't want to like. Yeah, I don't have such a different cultural background from where I am now. I mean, Afrikaans people are pretty much the same as Dutch people, but I can imagine for someone like yourself that's French parents, Hong Kong born, and then on top of that you move all the way to the Netherlands. It's completely insane. We lost your feed. That's okay. We can still hear you at least. But that I mean, in the end, you're gonna be such a person with such an outlook on the world where you can relate everywhere. Oh, we lost your video feed.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Should I leave and then hop back on?
Oh yeah, sure. And then we can play a little game.
Okay.
Sure. But that's the interesting thing we find with, while Lucille's joining us back again, that's the interesting thing that we also find with all of our, it's just splitting the screen completely on the live. With all of our guests, that we usually have guests from specific countries. There you go. We have guests from very specific countries, but they're never just from the country. They have such influences and attributes from other cultures and countries that it becomes, we say that, yes, let's say someone is from Israel or someone is from Hong Kong or someone's from South Africa, etc., but they have such influences from their life journey that their music work is so influenced that you can't box it into one genre of culture, if you can put it that way. And I think, Lucille, I was speaking about you. I think that's the same with you. You can't in today's day and age, that's such a bad grammar sentence, but in today's day and age, you can't say that you're from one place anymore. because or you can't say that you're one, because everyone's so multicultural in this sense, which I love, because the music that comes out of people from multicultural backgrounds are so interesting and so unique, and it's usually those musicians that become more successful than the everyday musician, because they do have such influences from all over the world, which is great, right?
Yeah.
But okay, we know what your spirit animal is, luckily, but we don't know enough about you. So there is this game, I call it a game, it's more just a rapid fire, that we play with our potential podcasters, and we call it Behold the Meteor Shower. And the purpose of Beholding the Meteor Shower is that we ask rapid fire questions with the idea that you just give the first answer that comes into your head, so you don't have to think about it. It's like second nature, and that reveals the true self of the guest. So today we're going to play Behold the Meteor Shower, and you're going to be my special guest. So, Lucille, are you ready to behold the meteor shower? Okay.
It sounds very dramatic when you say it that way.
It's going to be like in the post-editing, it's going to be like a drone, like boom, playing in the background. Okay, here you go. If you could be any instrument, which one would you be?
The drums, for sure.
The drums, that's a good answer. I feel that, right? SpongeBob or Patrick?
Patrick,
good answer. A lot of people are like, yeah, I want to be SpongeBob, but then Patrick is just so lovable. Like,
he's very emotional.
He's emotional, but I mean, I think he gets reason to be. Do pineapples belong on pizza? Yes or no?
Pineapples belong nowhere. That is my personal belief, and I stick by it.
That is a very aggressive answer. Please motivate.
Yes.
Why? What is wrong with pineapples? Why do we hate them? What have they done?
I think maybe one day as a kid I ate one too many pineapple, and ever since, even just the smell, and I feel sick. I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
You're the first person I've ever heard say that. Like, honestly. I know there's like a whole debate about pineapples and pizza, blah, blah, blah. But pineapples in general, like, not even like a good pina colada or like a fruit salad. I don't know.
Well, haven't you heard that like the acid of the pineapple actually hurts your stomach?
I have not. I just assume that it's just, normal fruity acidity.
It's not. It's so much more evil than that.
It's an evil fruit. Oh, we should start a tier list of evil fruit. Is this fruit evil or not? Is it a S tier? Is it a F tier? Like, where does it land on the tier list of evil fruitness? Are you an evil fruit? I'm gonna put that on the list of Behold the Meteor questions. What is the
most evil fruit?
What is the most evil fruit? That's a good one. I'm saving that. Which movie has the best soundtrack?
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
A Beautiful Mind.
A Beautiful Mind. That's a really good answer. That is a very good answer. I mean, like,
there's that one song, I think it's like the main song of the movie, and I listen to it all the time. It's just so beautiful.
I actually do know what you mean. I'm gonna Google it later, and I'll put it on the on the post list or something like that. A Beautiful Mind. Yeah, that's a good one. I love. It's one of those let's just get into this. A Beautiful Mind is one of those movies that you watch once and then you just listen to the soundtrack like a gazillion times, right?
Yeah.
It's a great movie, nothing wrong with it. Beautiful movie, Beautiful Mind. Great, right. But the soundtrack is where it's at. I mean, it's the same.
Yeah, it really helps like convey all the emotions. It's
the same, I think. Oh, and someone's gonna shoot me for this. The same with Schindler's List. I think I watched Schindler's List a very long time ago. I can't say exactly what happened anymore. It's too long ago and it was too long. But I do remember the soundtrack. And if you've ever played an orchestra, then you know the Schindler's List main theme out of your head by now, because every orchestra ever plays Schindler's List. It's just one of those. It's just one of those things. But okay, I digress. Where was my rapid fire questions? Let me just find those again. Which Friends character are you?
I've never actually seen Friends, but just I feel like this is not gonna go well for me, but I think okay, I'm not gonna say anything just because I've never seen it before.
So you're this. I say guest. You're one of my hosts, but there was one other guest that's never seen Friends either, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no like social
Oh,
social paradigm.
that it's fine is not very.
But the thing is, but the question is, how can you avoid it? Because it's on every network on repeat ever. If you're in Hong Kong, it's on a network somewhere on repeat. Probably Comedy Central or Hong Kong or whatever. If you're in fucking Cuba or something, it's gonna be on some channel there on repeat. It's on every streaming service on repeat. How do you not see one episode? That's my question. And I do not mean to put you under like fire or anything. It's just it's a legitimate question. How do you avoid watching Friends? That's it.
I guess, I mean, I know what it is. I've seen it on
Yeah.
YouTube, like little short video clips, so I definitely know what it is. I think I dislike watching series that have too many seasons, and that's definitely one of the shows that do for me. So that's why I've been putting it off, but it's on my watch list. So I'll get there.
Like, I get it, because I also have 7,000 shows that I've not gotten through, and it's like shows that people... I only started watching Stranger Things, which is like a big thing, I know, but I just started watching it. And I finished it finally. It wasn't that long of a watch, but still, like, I get it. So every time, if it's something like... Oh, I sound so old when I say things like these, but it's like Seinfeld or Frasier or Friends, or even just something new like Big Bang Theory. It's like it's shows that are on repeat everywhere. So it's to not have seen an
Yeah,
episode is
you
unique.
know what they are.
It's unique to not know or not have seen an episode. So whenever someone says they've never watched Friends, I'm like, have you? Like, really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I've seen clips, so I mean, I guess that sort of
Okay, but okay, now we
counts.
have
I
to.
don't know.
We're gonna do a shot at the dog. If you could just say which Friends character you are, just like blindly, and then one day we're gonna come back to
Rachel.
Rachel. Interesting choice.
Is that a person? I think it is. I've heard the name before. I'm not sure.
Interesting choice. No. Rachel, yeah,
you.
okay. I can get behind Rachel. I can do that. I can see you as Rachel, definitely. Yeah. I can do
I have
that.
no idea what I've just done to myself.
Oh, you're gonna like just have to Google this later and you're like, no! What did I do?
Why did I say that?
Why did I do that? I put this out on the internet forever. So you are not a musician, so I'm not gonna really ask this the correct way. I'm sorry. This rapid fire question has just become a full interview on your character in person. The question usually goes, what's the best music advice that has ever been given to you? This is usually for musicians that perform or music creators, tips and tricks. But as I'm gonna say a normal person. That sounds so bad. As a person that is really delved deep into music, because you do have a big love for music and arts, which we love. What is the best music suggestion that's anyone has ever given to you? And what I mean with that is, like, usually I'll be like, have you listened to this band? And then you listen to it like, not great. What is the best music listen to this moment that you've ever had in life?
Um, I mean, I'm not a musician, but I have like sung songs with my dad.
Yeah.
I've tried different music classes for a really short while. I think a few times an instrument and I just gave up really easily. But once I really wanted to play drums,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to go to the most difficult thing, like learning my favorite songs instead of, like
Yes.
actually learning the basics. And my dad had to firmly remind me that it takes training, it takes time. You have
Yeah.
to warm up, do the warm ups, do the exercises, and so on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I guess that's the best advice I've ever gotten.
But I think when we first met you, you mentioned that your dad's like a complete rock star or something.
Oh,
It's
not a complete
like no, he's like a full-on rock star. He like,
um taller.
oh yeah, Lucy. I think you might need to. I
he
mean, I think you might need to just
he's
refresh your
he's a
page again.
very Mhm,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, we're having some connectivity issues, but we will. You can totally see our link online, but that's fine. We are waiting for Lucille to come back to us and see what she says. Uh, yeah. Uh, let's just check something. Hey, there we go. Yay. She's back, guys. She is back. Thank goodness. We were worried about you.
Oh.
um, yeah, but I was asking about your dad. Like, I've heard stories.
Mhm.
Is he the rock star that we know and love? Because he's
Yeah, no, he just
he knows a thing or two about music, huh?
sorry.
He knows a thing or two about music, yeah?
He has a really musical ear, I would say. Um, and I feel like no matter what instrument I've always wanted to do, what instrument I was interested in, he always knew a bit. He always like showed me the ropes or like explained like concepts, music concepts, and I was always so interested. I guess like my dad is that type of person. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool to hear. I mean, to have that, just that influence or that, I want to say that, just that, that voice that you could drive off of, especially in a parental figure. I mean, I had the same. My dad was,
Mhm.
my dad, we were speaking about Radinia's, tribute band earlier. She does a Pink Floyd tribute band with her friends or her bandmates, and my dad listened to Pink Floyd all the time, and I think that's where my love of rock actually started. So, a parent's
Mm.
music, I think we unintentionally start listening to the same type of music that our parents listen to, just in the modern versions of it. But okay,
Mm.
which music artist should we all be listening to right now, in your opinion?
Oh, Nick Mulvey.
Yeah?
He's a singer and songwriter. My mom actually. It's funny that you mentioned the whole parental
Yeah?
music guidance because my mom made me listen to him, and his just his songs are so strong for me.
Yeah?
They're not the classical like pop music that teenagers listen to, but they're they're so like emotionally full. It's hard not to like
Yeah.
them, the songs. Yeah.
Okay, well, everyone listening, YouTube immediately. After the stream, though. um,
After the stream.
after the stream, please. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna say this one real slow because it's usually a little tongue twister for myself. Um, who would win
Mhm.
in an epic battle? Okay, epic battle. We've set the scene. Hans Zimmer is scoring the music in the background. Epic battle. Who would win? 100 hamster-sized lions, so teeny tiny lions, or one lion-sized hamster. So I'll repeat the question. Who would win in an epic battle? 100 hamster-sized lions or one lion-sized hamster? Yes, I know. You gotta think about it.
I thought I knew the answer.
And
But
then you
every
think
time
about
I
it,
think of
right?
the other side.
The thing is, right?
Yeah, I think a lion-sized hamster, possibly.
See that, right? So I agree, but then someone, a previous guest, I think, even raised the question that hamsters are cowards and that they would run away just because that's in their nature, and that the lion, 100 of them, even though they're small, might attack. And then I was like, valid point. But then again, hamsters tend to eat everything. It's a catch-22. It's a existential conundrum. If there are some really Frankenstein type evil mad scientists out there in the world that want to attempt to crossbreed and hybrid small lions and large hamsters, let us know the results. We'll be watching our emails for that.
Well, I'm very interested to know the artist who mentioned that concept. I'm very interested to hear his music.
Crazy. And I should go watch back. I can't remember who said this, but it's like there's a different way of thinking about it. Like honestly, it's also
Yeah.
it's also the question of what was the one, a T-Rex. What was it? I can't remember. It was like something like a T-Rex with a lightsaber, or John Wick with a pencil, because John Wick is pretty effective with a pencil, and a lightsaber and a T-Rex is pretty scary, but a T-Rex can't see his arms, so he won't know where to cut. And John Wick with a pencil is pretty effective, but with the pencil penetrate the T-Rex. It got real technical with the answers, and you're just like,
Dark.
this is the point of anything. Okay, this is the question that gets everyone every single time. You're only allowed to choose one.
Okay.
And
I'm
I'm
ready.
sorry, but this is the rule. Only one answer, and that's the correct answer. Best song of all time. And then she's like, fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Best song of all time.
Best song
The
of all
worst is it's no the worst part.
Oh wait, you gotta repeat
Oh,
everything. Like we lost you for a second there.
Oh, sorry. I said it's not that I can't. Just no songs are coming to mind right now.
Mine is, I get what you say. Mine is like my best songs of all time are usually on rotate. So today it will be this, and tomorrow it will be something different, and then the next day it's also something different, and then it just, how do you choose, right? Okay, but gun to your head, Lucille, you gotta choose one immediately. Grab your phone. What did you listen to last? That is your answer, basically.
I think oof. I think it was a Korean song actually.
Yeah?
Called 0 times 1 equals love song.
0 times what? You got a 0 times what?
0 times 1 equals love song.
Oh, that is a unique name for a song. I'm gonna add it. You sent me a couple songs earlier for something that I'm gonna do just now, a video, and I do not know the band at all or the song. and I started following them as soon as you sent me the songs. I feel like you should create me a playlist, and then as a purveyor of
Okay.
tracks on unique playlists, I would love some, because you have a unique taste in music that I love. Like, you need to just send me a bunch of shit. Oh wait,
Okay.
I'm the worst streamer in the world. I'm just checking the chat, and Beatrice says she loves the owl idea. I vote owls turning their heads all the way around. And also, she agrees with you that pineapples belong nowhere. So, Beatrice is your soulmate. You should go find her. She believes in all the things you do. And then someone that calls himself Red, who had no... Red, if you're out there still, anchovies on pizza is the worst, which I agree. Like, why would you
Actually, fun fact.
Please, God, say don't say that you put anchovies on your pizza.
Uh,
Ooh, connection. We've lost Lucille again. Lucille has left us.
I also don't like anchovies, so this.
Oh, yeah. We've lost her. If anyone wants to grab that link on screen, go ahead. Like, we're gonna find a new guest / host on accident. They're gonna join. She's gonna reconnect any second now, hopefully. No, there we go. Okay, yeah, fun fact. You were saying fun fact.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And the connection is a bit slow, but
Oh,
that's
right.
okay.
I was my mom.
Yeah. Oh wow. We are.
Oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Oh, I think the connection is real bad. So I think Lucille is gonna reconnect. And then she's gonna tell me her fun fact, hopefully. Oh, but for those, I see there are some viewers online, which is great. If you could send us your favorite or best song of all time, that would be amazing. I see on screen that we have a nice dual screen, so you guys can see me there and there, which is fun. But please send us your best songs of all time so we can add it to our Stellar Sound playlist. And then if there's anyone that wants to be a guest on the podcast, please email us or just contact us on Stellar Sound. Yeah. Lucille, you're back. She's not back. Is she back? I hope she's back. Lucille. I think the internet has given up on us tonight. Like, honestly. I think, Lucille, it might just be a connectivity issue, because we do see you, we just don't see you in real time.
Hi.
Oh, we hear you, that's for sure. Can you? But maybe you could just disable your camera and then we can hear you, which would be perfect. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. I'm dying to know this fun fact.
Hi. Okay. My mom is actually Beatrice.
Oh, that was such a bold offer. I thought you're gonna be like, I kind of, know the person. But hi, Beatrice. Hi, Lucille's mom. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, but then we need to know.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. How are you? We're treating your daughter well, we hope. There's also so. She just put in the chat, hey! Oh, we're here for the moms, man. We're here for the moms. Mom is the best. Yeah. Red said, my personal favorite has to be. While you were gone, so, so, someone else said in the chat, hi, Mom. So everyone is here for Beatrice. Sorry, Lucille, you gotta climb
more
up the...
popular than I am.
We're gonna just kick you off the chat. So we're gonna just add your mom. Oh, shame. I don't know where she's at, but she says it's 2 we're actually just having a Skype call with your mom. Essentially, that's what's happening. She says it's 2 a.m. where she is, and
Meet
then
the mom.
while we were waiting for you to climb back online, I was asking everyone to send in their best songs of all time, and then Ray told us, I'm gonna just butcher this name, so I'm sorry for the band and everyone out there, but Red says my personal favorite has to be Dripping Sun by Kikagagu Moyo. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. But I mean, it's in the chat. YouTube it. I bet it's a great song. Beatrice's mom. Oh, not Beatrice's. Lucille's mom, Beatrice. We're gonna go. Lucille's mom and Vidolf and Red. We are gonna go look at a music video. So a fun thing that I used to do in my previous life as a teacher is I used to ask learners or students to send me music videos, and then we would look at them and analyze them and get all the musical references and the color coordinations with the music and what that meant and the symbolism and the yada yada yada. I used to do that and analyze a shit ton of music videos in my time. So what I like sometimes doing with guests is I would go, if they have published music videos, I would usually go and look at their music videos, and then when interviewing guests, we would always talk about their creative process, if they were performing artists and not just like music workers. And the fun thing is to hear the stories behind the story and the creative process, and why did they decide to do a music video in this style or that style. For example, we talked to a Namibian artist, Vaughan Arends, and he had a music video where they were playing basically in his living room in Hawaiian shirts, and it was like RGB lights going up all over the place. But the song was about small talk and about how you need to adjust your expectations within a relationship, etc. It was actually like quite a sad song, but the song itself was upbeat. The lyrics just really sad, and then the music video was very upbeat. But at the very end of the music video, it's just Vaughan walking down this really dark street in Namibia in Windhoek, which brings back the little sad element to the lyrics. And it was such a juxtaposition between this really upbeat song and this really dark lyric, and it was fun to see how he decided to put that in the video. And we saw a similar thing with one of our previous guests, Dean. They did a song where it's about getting real angry at everyone in life and fighting your way through life. And they decided to make a music video about a music video with pixelated animation, like a 8-bit style animation of a superhero, and the superhero's dog just fighting crime and shit, which brings back that element. So I asked Lucille, or actually I asked on Instagram for everyone to send in some really cool or interesting music video concepts or music videos that they've seen, and I'd like to thank everyone that sent me some suggestions. Shout out to Bradwin and Sarana, and a few of my younger ex-students that sent in music video suggestions. But in the end, Lucille, you came through, girl. You sent me a music video that I did not expect, but I was very happily surprised to watch. Unfortunately, Lucille, I don't think with Riverside that you'll be able to watch with me. But I am quickly gonna play
That's fine.
the music video that you sent me, and then I want to obviously you aren't the creator of said music video, but I wanted to hear your perspective on it. So I am gonna play the music video. We will be back in plus minus 3 minutes. 눈부신 하늘에 시선을 가린 채 내 품 안에 안기네 흐름은 음악에 정신을 뺏긴 채 그대로 빨려드네 별과 헤매 숨이 멎을 것까지 녹아버릴 것까지 틈없이 빠져들고 이리저리 갖고 놀고 이 선을 깨부시고 제 멋대로 들어오지 위험하니 닿고 싶고 아픔까지 안고 싶고 대풍들의 품을 잇는 Oh my God Keep me to the sky Okay, so we're gonna just watch that little small segment of it. Really interesting. I did not know the band. I did not know the band at all. So, first of all, can you just help me with the pronunciation of the band's name? Because no idea.
I think it's G-Idol, but I'm not quite sure either.
But it's such a interesting concept. It's very visual. It's very yeah, it's very visual. I think is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Like, how did you come across this?
So I listened to some Korean song. It's part of the music genres that I listen to. And what I think is the best part of Korean music industry, it's the music videos. I mean, they just go insane with the budget, and they're always like telling a story. So I was looking at this music video, and I mean, I feel like it has quite a dark concept to it about, asylums.
Yeah, like it's that's what.
But it's
the thing that struck me very immediately of this music video and the song is that obviously, it's a very upbeat song. Yes, I do not understand the lyrics yet, but I'm sure if I translated them, I'd have a better picture. But it's very vibrant colors. It's not dark colors. It's vibrant colors, but yet it's portrayed in such a weird way, to put it bluntly, that you're like, this isn't a happy-go-lucky little K-poppy, J-poppy type song. It's like, it's got flesh to it, man. It's got a lot of dark elements which you won't expect at all, right? So the interesting.
It really stood out. Yeah.
It would be interesting to actually, if in a perfect world, to talk to the creators of the music video, like get their understanding and their to climb into their thought process of why did they do this and everything. Like, we should actually. You should just go watch the full video and then just delve into it. And you want to. The song is a good song. Let's not throw that away at all. But you forget to listen to it after a while because you're just like, what is happening in this video?
Yeah, it's I think it still complements the song quite well. Like all of the dancing, it like it's on rhythm. It really fits the song quite nicely, which I like.
Yeah, that's the, but I must say that's one thing that Asian musicians do really well. It's they do have the whole pop thing, the visuals, the costumes, the dancing, the upbeat music, etc., etc. But they do it in such an alternative way that it blends so well with each other that you don't notice one element. So with most pop songs, you like, oh, the choreography is amazing, or the lyrics are amazing, or the beat is amazing, or the costumes are amazing. It's rarely that it is all of those elements put in one, that they blend so well together that you can't notice one specific aspect. But with Asian music, it's like as if they just perfected the art or something. It's just a full show instead of, oh, look at the moves, you know, or look at the great costumes or whatever. Um,
Yeah.
so I, that's one thing that I really respect about K-pop and J-pop in particular, that they've got it down to a art form. Like they've got it down to a T. Like I don't know what's happening there, but that market is just booming. Hey.
Yeah, it's really starting to get the attention of international people because, I mean, as you said, it's not just the song and the music video, it's also the dancing, all the outfits, everything that goes behind it. It's in another world. Yeah.
It is in another world, and it's surprising to see. I mean, the 60s, your mom gave us a little song suggestion from the 60s, and that got me, oh, 70s, but that got me thinking that during the 70s, there was such a boom in bands. Like there was such a stylized, it was an era of the indie band, I want to say, or the hippie band, and then during the 90s, early 2000s, it was the boom of the boy band and the girl groups, etc., etc. And we had our era of the punk,
Yeah.
and we the 2010s were for the EDMs and club music. There was a big boom of that, and I think the 2020s is like the era of the K-pop, J-pop bands. It's or groups. I don't want to say band. It's full groups. Um, it's it, they
Yeah, it's
if,
groups.
yeah. If you think about someone like BTS or even Blackpink, they're basically the new Beatles and slash Spice Girls. They have this niche or this corner in the market that's gonna outlive them essentially. Um, in like 40 years, we're gonna still talk about BTS and about Blackpink, which is amazing. It's such a new style and
Mm.
a new I'm gonna say a new I'm gonna use the correct terminology, the zeitgeist of music that we haven't seen before. That's well, we have seen the crazy fans with the Beatles, as we kind of see repeated with One Direction, that we now see repeated with BTS
Yeah.
especially, but just their their style and their perfection within their music artistry is just insane. Like I do not know how these people do it,
Mm.
honestly.
Especially nowadays, like it's not even just about like the music, it's also about the records that they're setting, like most viewed music video in an hour, most, like all of these things
Exactly.
that every musician is trying to get of their own.
Yeah. It's that's a very good point to make, because way back when, I sound like I'm 70 years old. Way back when, it was about getting the records, getting them, let's say, getting the sales out there, getting the record sales out there. And as you put it, today it's about being viral. That's essentially it. And we've seen a lot of
Mm.
controversy, especially on TikTok, because of it, like with Lizzo and, I think it was Dua Lipa. Halsey, Dua Lipa or Halsey, one of those two. But they basically came out saying that their record label said they should try and write a song that could go viral instead of a song that is artistic, whatever.
Good. Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's put it that way. But I think that is a thing. We are so used to songs now that have to go viral that it sounds the same. But then you have people once again like Blackpink or BTS that seems to be able to have perfected getting good songs out that's good music, but that can also go viral. And there are very little Western bands that can recreate that formula, if you will, which is the question is how do they do it? Honestly, because
Yeah.
how do they do it? What is their secret? Do they have like Horcruxes or like all the Dragon Balls or something that's happening? Like what is their secret? But it's amazing. It's an interesting time in music to be alive, right? But before the stream is ending soon, but before we go, I just want to say thank you, Lucille. We didn't see your face in this last segment, but that is okay. We're excited for you to join our team. We're excited for your first interview and your first episode. There's a lot of interesting guests lined up, and everyone out there will be seeing Lucille's face on YouTube regularly. So, Mom, we hope you bring us in the views. I'm sure she will. Mom's ready to bring us all the views. But from from Stellar Sound's side, we just want to remind you as well that we have a Discord server. So we've been talking a lot about building community, and why essentially we started Stellar Sound podcast, to build a community, to empower, to create, to inspire, to collaborate. But we do this all on our Discord community, and it's also for the non-musicians, just for those listening and that, like myself, is a music enthusiast. It's just a place to come together and talk music, even if it's just sharing your favorite music videos or sharing your favorite songs or telling us, hey, have you listened to this band? Come join our Discord community. Link is in the description and is also found on all of this Stellar Sound podcast social media pages, so you can just follow us over there. Check us out. We post regularly on there. We chat. We love chatting with all the astronauts in there. And then come help bring in new musicians to collaborate with. I mean, send us link to unknowns pages so we can contact them. And if you know of anyone that you'd like to see on the podcast, send us their socials, send us everything. And then, last but not least, we